dropped on him, he tends to wake up, but we're not doing that. We are leaving no survivors. I remember in the demo of this game, when you had the M9, the M9 was, see how it's blue there on the icon and the quip? It was red in the demo, meaning you could shoot out a fucking camera with that. And I was like, yo, this is a fucking deadly tranquilizer. Because if you shoot a camera with this, with the M9, it's not going to work. And so, because it's labeled blue, non-lethal. So, and then this cutscene.
Repair of the entranceway to the engine room on the port side is complete. We'll return to position following patrol of the small room on the port side.
Alright, this is why I needed the thermal goggles, because I tend to forget where the sensors are. And if you shoot him now, Autocom will still give you a call, like a warning. It's an automatic Kodak call. He's like, wait, Snake, don't go. And that's it. Obviously, I'm playing in very easy mode, so there's only one sensor. But if you're playing this in a difficult setting, what do you call it? There's more sensors, there's more sections that you gotta go. Or more, you gotta look very thoroughly. And then you gotta be careful too, because one simple mishap, boom, you blow up the fucking ship. Alright, since we got locked lockers, there's either, it's a 50-50 chance. Either it actually, you're able to break it down, or it doesn't work. So let's find out. No. So when you see that go down, that means there's nothing. It's just an extra locker that they wanted to throw in the video game. Yeah, but if you're able to break it down, it falls down, and there's some goodies in there most of the time. And one new feature that they added, if you didn't have the thermal goggles, you can use the flour. For some reason, flour is not in the kitchen, and it's here in this specific section for some reason. It's almost as if they planted it here on purpose. I wonder why. So yeah, you can shoot it, and then you're able to see the lasers and all that. Alright. We move on. Deck 2. This one you gotta be careful, because your USP has a flashlight. And we got some guards in this section. So if you have your thermal goggles, cool. This will help you in a heartbeat. But if you don't have it, just tread carefully when you're coming up here, because this guy here has thermal goggles as well, so he can see your shit. Oh, you know what's crazy? So when we were in quarantine, I played this game, and I used to laugh watching this guy always, all the time. But if you leave him be, and you keep walking forward and forward, if you keep going and going, this guy's sleeping. We'll help him out. But if you keep going and going, he will turn his back. As soon as you get to like right here, I'm gonna say right here, that's when he turns his back, and then you automatically get alerted. I don't know why. I walked past him, everything was fine. He was still listening, quote unquote, his music, and he shouldn't be able to see me through that distance, far distance. But yeah, he alerted me fast, man. It was like, yo, what the fuck? All right, you can take him off now, because there's nothing else needed here. Get as much ammo as you can, because now we're gonna get into a mini enemy battle, whatever you want to call it, a raid. And if you need rations, stack them up. If you need help, a raid. I like the USP with the suppressor on. Gives it that effect that Snake still has his SOCOM. SOCOM. He still has his SOCOM. And actually, it's still holstered on his hip on the right side. For some reason, he won't use it. Don't know why. Well, I get why, but it just didn't make sense in this particular game. Because I'm almost certain it's in his right leg, the SOCOM. But maybe I'm tripping. Most likely I'm tripping.
Colonel, we have sealed the stern hatch. The lift is also under our control.
We're on the foredeck, about to descend to the holds.
Sir, the Marine Commander has started his speech already.
We will complete the preparations before the end of the speech.
All communications to the holds have been severed. No one is aware of our presence.
Let no one down into the holds until we are out.
Yes, sir. We will secure your exit with our lives if necessary.
There is one more thing.
What?
Yes, sir.
My daughter, keep her safe.
Yes, sir.
Keep her safe. Oh shit, what are we gonna do?
Who goes there?
Yo mama. Alright, so yeah, there's your... If you're playing this in easy mode, this should be an easy breezy cut beauty cover girl type of deal. Oh, I should be aiming. So yeah, these guys will try to shoot the lights out for you. And then now this should be a coming in. Yep. That's it. But obviously if you're playing this in a different difficulty, it's going to be much longer and much more difficult. Every hit, your life drains drastically. The highest that I played this game was normal. That was it. I had no patience of like playing this in hard mode and then the new European extreme shit. I was like, nah, I'm good, man. I'm good. That was introduced in Substance, I believe. European extreme. I don't know what the difference is. I don't know if it's much difficult than the regular extreme mode, but hard mode and extreme mode ain't for me, man. I like playing games in very easy because I want to enjoy the story of the game and play it and whatever, and then do constant playbacks. Like constantly replay it all the time afterwards. Like, all right, I know where to go. I know what to do. I can collect these extra secrets and all that. I like doing that. Play it straight through and then do the extra collecting or adventure exploring.
Why are you here? We thought
Yeah,
you
why
were
are
with
you
the
here?
Colonel. What the?
Oh. Oh shit. Why'd he do that? Why? Why is your jacket clipping through your leg?
The Colonel will be joining you soon, comrade.
I can't believe it. I wonder if he knew Snake was there or he was passing or he just locked it just to lock it. I have no idea.
Snake, are you in yet? Have you made it to the holds?
Nah.
It's taking longer than I expected. We've already passed the Verrazano Bridge.
All right, we'll use another recovery point.
They may be planning to change course.
What?
The exits to the deck are all sealed.
What are they planning?
If they get Metal Gear, we're going right off the fringe.
Huh? I fucking hate this part.
The men down here are definitely Marines.
I'm not a fan of this, so we're gonna speed this through.
They have no way of knowing if the ship's been taken
And yeah.
over.
I'm not interested in fighting these guys.
So I might fuck up in this, so I might do some editing if I get caught.
Can you see Metal Gear?
No, I'll have to go around to the bow.
The
They have some serious defenses here. I doubt the recent arrivals want to blast their way through.
So
the
folks,
speaker.
Where they're headed?
yeah, let me just talk to you guys.
For sure.
So I go by the name of the E. I'm playing this. And I wanted to have my buddy AOD, but like I mentioned earlier in the video,
Okay, Snake.
he,
Let's go over
or
this
in the,
one more time.
depending on if I chop
Use
this
this
in a different
camera to
video,
get
but
photographic
if this is a
evidence of
different
the
video,
Metal Gear
this is part 2 or 3 of whatever.
Now do your thing and
So
take
like
pictures
I
and
mentioned
speak louder
previously
than
in
the government's
whatever
plausible
video,
denials.
intro,
We need four
whatever, you know what I
shots.
mean, when I first started this
Metal Gear
playthrough.
from the front,
AOD's working, man. He's
and front
hustling, man.
left,
He's
and
doing
a
what he
close-up
can
of the
during the
Marine
strange
Corps
time that
marking.
we're all in.
Marking.
It is hard. I can definitely
There
vouch for
should
that
be a Marine's
because
insignia on the body of Metal Gear.
since I was on furlough
Just
with
let
my
someone
job,
try explaining
I've
away
been
a
on
clear shot of
furlough.
that.
I was on furlough since
All right.
There's
mid.
absolutely one little thing.
Just
I want to
spit it
say.
out. I'm used to things going wrong.
I'm gonna say a couple
It
days
looks like
before my
someone's
birthday
monitoring
back in
our
April,
transmission.
and we got the phone call. Actually, it wasn't even a phone call. It was a
All they're doing is
fucking.
watching. It would creep
I
me
thought it
out
was
less if
bullshit,
they
man.
tried
But
to
whatever.
interfere with our
Just the way it was
communications.
presented, man. It could have been a little
Could it
bit
have
better.
something to do with that that cipher
how
was so-
presentation wise.
I've switched
But,
the encryption protocol for our burst transmission for
yeah,
now.
we gotta
What I want to do is use a different
we've got to
method for sending these
email
photos, just in
or
case.
even text messages
Instead of using the
to
codec.
check out what's going on, and pretty much
There's a workstation
been
in the southeast
informed
corner of the
that
block where Metal Gear is
company
housed.
or employees are going to be
I've
on
made
furlough. You're going
arrangements
to
so
be
that
getting
you
a
can
call
send the
from
pictures
management from your
machine.
store, and letting you know that if you're one of the folks that are still able to work or you are going to be working or being on furlough. So of course I was one of them, and it makes sense, you know, because I do security. So, you know, sales goes first and then security, and then management can handle quote unquote security afterwards if security has to be out of the image or out of the picture for a bit. So I've been on furlough since I was on furlough since April, that like couple days
all I
before my
have to do
birthday.
is push the
So
action button in front of the computer
I
once
think I
have
found
the
out
pictures,
April
right?
7th around there, that time frame.
If you put it that way.
So that happened, and you know, I did, you know, like everyone else on furlough, man, we collected, we made sure.
How much time do I have?
I played it safe, I guess you would say. You know, I watched.
Took a look at the text of that speech. I'd say you have 7 more minutes. Longer if he throws in a joke or two.
A 7-minute time limit, huh?
Remember, Snake, just the photos, okay?
With these kinds of odds, I won't be making any sudden moves. But that doesn't mean we can just let Metal Gear be hijacked.
Okay, but first the photos.
All right, we'll deal with the rest when we get there.
Stay low.
I've seen people crawl during this section. You don't have to crawl. You just walk. Yes, you just have to be careful with that part right there. I think I could run through this part right here. Oh no, I can't. I hear it. You hear it. Never mind. But yeah, just walk. You don't have to crawl. You just walk there. This one is gonna be tricky, just a little bit, because you got these guys switching directions. Yeah, it's informing you that the projector changes. And because I want to go this direction, we're gonna change the projector. So let's go. Yeah, so you can walk. And you gotta be careful. When he's doing the speech, they'll do little warm-ups where the timer will stop, and they'll do some like little training exercises like stretching or whatever, and then the Marines will tend to look around, or the commandant, as they say in this game, will start instructing them, turn to your left, enemy to the right, intruder to the left, intruder to the right, intruder to the back. So you got to be careful in this part specifically. But if you're taking your time, yeah, just be careful when you hear the drills. Just stay put, hidden, and wait till it's done. You'll know it starts kicking in when the timer stops. Yeah, when the timer stops. And then when the training exercises are done, the timer resumes. And the reason why you see them in underwear is because I beat the game twice or 3 times already, 4 times. So you're gonna see them in their underwear. Little thing that they added as a little joke. But anyway, back to my furlough story, man. So I was on furlough. I recently got a call back.
Good.
The enemy is sometimes closer to home than you think, gentlemen. Always bear that in mind.
I'm scared. Hold on. I don't like.
This is not the only military project devoted to Metal Gear development.
You gotta be careful, man, because
different in nature from the Navy. Theirs is a program that will add fuel to the uncontrolled fire of nuclear proliferation.
there was one time I was playing this in very easy, and during the speech he just busted out, shooter to the left. I'm like, what the fuck? It wasn't supposed to happen that quick.
Are attempting to derail our own Ray project. But
So I was fucking scared, man. And this guy's sleeping, so let me do him a favor.
And it is my greatest wish never to have her or her children.
Alright. So yeah, I was on furlough. I got a call back recently. I'm gonna say, what's today? Today's Friday now. This is August 21st.
As a soldier, I know that is my duty.
August 21st, right? So I got my call this past Tuesday, and it was the GM called me. He was like, hey man, just wanted to call to see if you're still interested in coming back. I was like, yeah, of course, but I had a feeling the phone call was too quick because then my manager, I guess you would say direct manager, he gave me a call back like literally 20 seconds after the phone call with the GM, and he was like, "Hey, just wanted to give you a call back because I had a feeling the GM didn't give brief details on what your position is or what's going on with the changes or whatever." So I'm like, I had an idea what they were doing with the company, but I still didn't know per se. So my direct manager gave me the call, told me what was up. Told me what was up.
So, any codec moments from you, Snake? Okay, first up.
Told me what was up,
Okay, that's
and
good.
from what it
The
sounded
shot from
like,
the right is in the
you know, he
bag.
pretty much was telling me and being honest,
Next
and he was, and I like appreciated that. He was like,
Okay, this
"Yeah,
works.
it's
It's a great
probably
front
you're not gonna be doing security
And the
the way
next
you were
one
doing. You
is-
were
pretty
honestly,
good photographer.
he told me
We
that
can
I would be
definitely use
working
this
as
left
like
shot.
with
The
the
next
cashiers
one
and pretty much being at the front and
This
all
is
that,
great.
taking care
The
of
Marines
orders
lettering
and
shows up really
ringing
well.
up customers and whatever.
Okay, now we have all the
So
photos.
I was like, damn,
Snake, the
really?
speech is about
And
to
I didn't
wind up.
mind like
Forget
taking
the
care of
photos and get out of
orders,
there now.
but it's the other stuff, man. It pretty much it was pretty much letting me know that I'm gonna say you're gonna be 85% working front, and you're gonna be pretty much labeled as a cashier or pretty much a front end person, and you're barely gonna be doing security. So I'm like, yo, that's for me personally. That's not for me. I don't want to be. And people are gonna take this the wrong way. It's not that I'm being greedy. It's not that I'm being too picky or anything, but I've been doing security for a while. I've been interested in this for so many years, and this is something that I enjoy. And for those wondering, I wasn't your rent-a-cop type of deal, man. No. I stopped. I was on point with stopping people from stealing, man. Like I fuck with them so much, man. It was fun. It was fun messing with the thieves and catching them, man. So, and plus I dealt with a lot of idiots that I had to kick out, and they just sounded so stupid. Oh, I'm gonna call corporate and like, dude, shit's such a prissy entitlement ass. Get the fuck out of here. All right, don't yell at us. Call corporate. Like, shut the fuck up. And yeah, I hated that shit. It was fun messing with these angry customers, but yeah, the reason why I did is because they needed to be put in their place, man. Like, just shut the fuck up. I'm sorry I'm fucking talking this through the movie, but I wanted to talk to you guys. But yeah, man, so I lost my position pretty much in a way, and I wasn't interested in being a cashier front end. So I made the decision. I was like, hey, yeah, I'm gonna have to change my mind. And I called back the GM. I told him, I get what the company has to do, but this is something that I'm not interested in, and I really wanted to be strictly security and take care of those things. Because I was good at my job. I was good at it, man. I made sure people were safe. I made sure the people that I work with were comfortable when I was working there. They're like, yo, I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but, you know, people loved when I was opening with them or closing with them. They're like, yo, cool, you're closing, awesome. And I loved that, man. I was like, cool. Because it made me feel good. Made me real sure that, all right, they feel safe that I'm there. And I held it down as much as I can when things went south, man. I did what I could. I think I did a great job. So I loved it, man. I love what I did. So shout out to my direct manager and my supervisor if they're ever watching this and listening to this. I doubt it. But they know who they are. So I love you guys. What do you call this? So, damn, see how all of them look the same? They could at least change them up, but I don't blame them. They got to use the same asset.
This ship now carries enough Simtex on its key structural points to blow it out of the water.
I didn't hear the button, the beeping sound before. Oh shit! I'm playing this with headphones. I never heard that before.
That's right. No one has to die.
One thing I hate about this scene, you hear this the scratching sound when every time Ocelot talks, and it makes sense why. But I always hated that. Hear it? Sounds like a disc skipping. And it's not the shoes of the soldiers or anything, the boots. It's not that.
At the target. Get a move on.
You'll hear it when Ocelot says, "No, I'm just taking it back." But yeah, so I lost, quote unquote, my position. So I decided to pursue music full time. And for people that don't know, man, if you guys are just tuning in, I go by the name of the E. I've been making music for a long time now. Started as a young buck in middle school, took it serious after I graduated high school, and now I'm here, man. During the time we were in quarantine and up until now, man, I've been working, just networking and doing what I can with the music. It's been pretty active, and you know, I got a placement that I never thought I'd imagine in a million years, man. These are people. This is a person that I grew up listening to since '97, I believe. And that artist is Sheik Luch. You know, for people that don't know, Sheik Luch is part of the legendary group, the Locks. And I was able to have Sheik Luch be on 2 records that I produced. And then there was another record that I co-produced as well, featured him as well, along with Nino, man. And yeah, I work with a bunch of people, man. Well, not a bunch. I'm making it sound like I made like 50, work with like 50 to 60 people. Not yet. But I've been working with a solid crew, man, and a part of a dope crew. Shadow Mob, what up?
How's that possible? Ocelot, have you sold us out?
I was never in your employ, Kulukovich.
Check it out if you guys are listening. Look at the links below. But yeah, I'm doing music full time.
Since when, Ocelot?
When did it turn?
Did you notice, comrade?
When did you turn? When did you
I abandoned
turn?
her during the Cold War.
Makes sense, which we'll play Metal Gear Solid 3.
Metal Gear only has room for one.
But yeah, I'm doing music full time. So music, I think I saved a decent amount of money that I can try it out for a little bit of being music full time. And you know, if it doesn't, if there was, you know, I don't want to say this, but you know, if I don't see something within a couple months to where like, all right, I'm getting good money here and there, left and right, or it's enough to keep me good for a little bit, then yeah, you know, I'll keep doing. But if it doesn't, man, there's no problem me looking for another security job or something like that. So, but yeah, I'm doing music full time, yo. Oh shit, the Commandant and the Comrade, Golukovich and the Marine were killed. Traitorous dog. And his goons were like, oh shit. But Ocelot don't give a fuck. Look at them being flashy. You know what? If I were me, I still would have shot him. Because I don't think he's holding on to the... Yeah, he's not even holding on to the Semtex. I would have just shot him right there. Realistically, folks, we would have shot him right there. I would have done it right there. As a Marine right there watching, I would have done it. If I was even the Russians there, I would have taken care of him. Boom, pop him. See, now he's holding on to it.
Show's over. If you wish to live, I suggest you
They
run
could have done it
now.
already. They could have popped him.
This ship is still in the lower New York harbor. You may yet make it to shore if you swim for your life.
Swim for your life. Oh, he pressed the button. Push the button. Push the goddamn button. Damn. Oh shit, my man flew. See the cracked screen? That happens if you get killed and you're watching it in first person. It's pretty dope. So yeah, your boy's full-time. So if you're a rapper, check the link below. You can lease some beats that I have up and all that good stuff. So all the support is definitely appreciated. It definitely goes towards the music and all that. Keeps me from making... Everything keeps me going to make new music. Oh shit. Oh, it's fucking Liquid, mate.
Not so young anymore.
Not so young, Snake.
You're drowning in
It's not over yet.
I know what it's like, brother.
Huh?
No wonder Naomi passed you over for the Fox Dive program.
What do you mean by that?
Get out of my mind, Liquid!
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, you are viewing this correctly. His arm is taking control.
The price of physical prodigy. Few more years and you'll be another dead clone of the old man.
I didn't like the arm because the arm looks super fucking bulky, man. It always pissed me off.
But I live on through this arm.
Damn. He dead too. Look at his left arm, looks normal, but that fucking right arm is bulky. And then people don't even say like, oh well, Liquid was buff. Liquid still had the same figure, shape form as Snake, and they didn't look like that. Look at Snake's arm, man. That shit looks normal. I hated when they revealed the arm. It just didn't look right. That's the only thing I didn't like about this game. One of the things I didn't like. It's fucking bulky, man.
You don't have what it takes after all. You're going down, Snake, with this tanker.
Oh shit. But let's talk about the soundtrack, man. Yo, this soundtrack, fucking amazing, man. This is my favorite soundtrack of all time. Out of all the Metal Gears, this is my favorite soundtrack. Because Harry Gregson Williams. Yeah, shoot it with regular bullets, man. You'll definitely do damage. My man says, put the pistol down. So that's Metal Gear Ray, guys. And Metal Gear got overly popularized, whatever. I wasn't a fan of Ray. I mean, it's a dope design, but like this was cool to see, but Metal Gear Rex is the best Metal Gear. So that's always there. And I'm not saying that because I'm a dinosaur fanatic and I'm biased. I say that because Metal Gear Rex is the shit. And we all know because of Metal Gear Solid 4, if you know what I'm talking about. If you don't know what I'm talking about, stay tuned till I get to that game. Damn, man. That's a very good shot. That's a good shot, too. Yo, one thing that they cut out, man, I wish they kept in, but there's supposed to be a segment of... Because we've seen it in the trailers, and even in the Metal Gear Solid 2 demo, we saw the trailer, and it was kind of pretty much hinted to us that, hey, this is going to be a playable section where you escape the tanker while the running away from the water catching up to you. And I wanted to play that, man. That looked dope. So if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, look it up on YouTube. It looks so dope to try it out, like to escape.
No problem.
But the question is, how would you escape though? Because if you're going through that like doors, you can't open one of the hangar doors or the deck doors because you gotta twist and turn the wheel. So imagine the water's coming up behind you. And I don't know. But it would have been dope if they had that. I wanted to play that. If this game ever gets a remake, aka if fucking Sony, please, if they ever buy the rights to this, buy the IP of this,
At the location we discussed. Yes.
buy the property,
I
whatever.
have photographic evidence of Snake on the scene. The cipher was most useful. I look forward to tomorrow morning's newsflash. I would say the Marine Corps' plans are on indefinite hold. Yes, of course, Mr. President.
Mr. President. See, I don't know who he was talking to when he said Mr. President. I'll explain later. We're going to end the episode right here, folks. So tune in next time for the next episode.